Hello, hello. Well, that was a bad start. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do this show every day, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, and everything else. Bitcoin right now above 30k. Everybody's happy. There's not much to talk about besides it's gonna go higher. So there is that. How's everybody doing in chat? Lucky demolished the bears. Yeah, definitely. So bears are definitely getting into the capitulation phase of the move. So we're gonna see that. We're also gonna see if there is any probability that this can actually pump more towards the upside, because we are getting extended, guys. We are getting extended. So and people will try to short 30 to 32k level, and my theory is still that we're gonna just blast through that and everybody's gonna be left in panic at the end of that. Stancode, how you doing, man? Mladen is in the chat. What's up? Prison told the 9 a.m. on the dollar. Yeah, something like that, give or take. Hey, I hope everybody is well. Call Crypto, how you doing, man? Sammer on 2 a.m. on the dollar for me. How do you all? Trusting everyone is doing well with absolute zero problems. Christo, what's up? Dobro jutro. Sputnik, how you doing? Morning, gang. S, good morning. All the good guys in the chat. We can start looking at the price. As you see right now on the chart, Bitcoin is breaking out of this channel towards the upside. It's not just breaking of the channel. First thing first, it was it was a triangle over here. It broke off the triangle, but right now even this channel up here, and I extended this channel line as much as I could towards the upside. It did break that, it did retest that, and right now it's expanding towards the upside. And what did we say yesterday? Once this channel is broken up here, the significant moves comes up here at the top, and right now we are going into these significant moves towards the upside. Of course, we are at 30k, and everything looks nice and dandy. So what's gonna happen next? How much can we go? Is this the this the top? Are we gonna, is there some kind of line up here that says right now, yeah, that's the top, we're gonna crash from over here? It could be that. And when you look at when you look at the RSI, we are right now sitting at some kind of 70 levels. Now over here, this was a parabolic move, came all the way up to 90 levels, all the way up here to 90 levels. Then we pushed up through over here, pulled back, right? 90 levels. We are not at 90 levels or anything like that. So I would say that there's still a chance, to go to higher up here. But people will see these, 70 levels, and they say that this is some kind of top up here. Also on the weekly time frame, you'll see up here that these 95 levels came up here at the top over here. So people are like, no way we're going up to 95 or anything like that. We're gonna just go up here a little bit up here and right back down again. So, but let's look a little bit what's happened before, and is there actually any chance for us to pump up here? As you can see up here, previously on this move towards upside, outside of the capitulation bottom down there, previously up here, if you assume that there's some kind of 60-70 levels where we are right now, something over here maybe, right? It did another move up here at something like 150% after we hit 70 levels on the RSI. So we hit 70 levels on the RSI. We are all the way down here just above the 50 moving average, and yet we did another 140% move towards the upside. And of course this started going towards the upside, climbing very fast. Even up here we hit some kind of we hit some kind of 80 level on the RSI, pull a little bit back, and then continue towards the upside, and then we create this a lower high top on the RSI and pull back. But what I'm going to try to tell you with this video is that looking at RSI and overextend levels is not going to help you in a strong bullish trends, and that the same thing goes for the strong bearish trends. Looking at RSI, trying to find the bottom is not the way to go, and it's not the way that how we're gonna try to trying to top the trying to find the top. So just by looking at RSI, looking at some kind of overextend level, it's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. You can also look at on daily time frame up here, and what you're gonna see here as this first went in 80-90 levels, and right now it's going there. So let's see how this actually previously played out over here. And you can see that we came to 90 levels up here 3 times. First time up here, the second time up here at the top, and the third time up here at the very top. So we can assume that these 90 levels, give or take 80-90 levels, might be some kind of an intermediate pullback or something like that over here. So we can expect this move maybe to continue going towards the upside until we get to these levels, create some kind of another plateau up here, and then do another one of these moves if it plays out the very same way. But what I'm trying to say with this is that just because we are hitting 70 or even 80 levels on the RSI, overextended levels on the RSI. It does not mean that we are at any kind of top or anything like that, because I understand that a lot of people will start looking at these things over here, because most people do not know how to find the tops and the bottoms. They do not know what to look for, so they look for indicators that tell them when they are at the bottom or at the top. Also, hugely bullish statement up here by Bitcoin up here. We are not curving this towards downside. We are actually almost increasing the momentum towards downside. This is still going straight up to the moon. We also got a full moon. Sorry about that. We also got a full moon that's pushing us towards upside. RSI is just at 60-70 level, as we just saw. So there is not much that's actually wrong with the price. You can say that it's overextended and stuff like that on the RSI and stuff like that, but it's not actually overextended. If you look down here on my own indicator down here, we are not overextended by any means up here. These are overextensions when you start pumping up here towards the upside. My indicator says right now no overextensions on the weekly, and on the daily time frame up here we are as well not overextended. Like over here there was some kind of extension, there was a little extension over here, there was a little extension over here, but right now we're just starting this very move, so we are not even we are neither overextended on the daily time frame or the weekly time frame. The RSI is not high enough, at least not in these bullish trends when it goes towards upside. So it's really hard to say right now that 30k is gonna stop over here. Now 30k is a psychological resistance. I've been watching yesterday the move up to 30k. If you remember this move up here when it went above 30k, right now it's a little bit below. Sorry, where was it? Over here. This is the no, which one was it? This is the 30k move up here, and immediately once we hit the 30k move, we just got rejected right back down again, and then we went up and then we got rejected again. So what happened over here is there are already shorts shorting these levels. So at the very start there was shorts piling in. As soon as we hit it with the wick, we went up right back down again. It was a nice rejection up here, but just consolidate, continue towards upside, showing strength in the price. And then we did this big move up here to 30.3 levels. We definitely 100% broke the 30k level up here towards the upside. So the shorts that the people that were trying to short the 30k level and were hoping for it's gonna hit 30 and it's gonna go just right down, it's gonna be 30 level, we're not gonna pass 30 level. We are already past that. They are already wrecked, they already closed their shorts, and right now they are looking at next levels, at 31 or 32 levels up here, 32, 31 levels. But remember why I told you that if we get to 30, 31, 32 levels into this area over here, I don't think we're gonna get rejected by this area anywhere over here. And the big reason for that, I think it's a more psychological reason than the technical reason. It's because if you get rejected over here, there's a lot of people who wanna short these levels. I even watched Sevi's video yesterday, and Sevi has a very nice trend line that says 32 level, 32k is his last line, where everything is gonna reverse and go towards the downside. 32, and you can watch his yesterday's video, and he already went back on his words like 5 times. Right now, if it does this, if it does that, then I'm gonna turn bullish. If it does that, then it's gonna invalidate my theory. If it closes above this line, it's gonna invalidate my theory. All his theories got invalidated. He still refuses to turn around and say, okay, I was wrong. And he's still wrong. So his next line is at 32k up here at the top, and a lot of people are looking at this 32k, but I'm saying that this move up here, I don't think we're gonna get rejected in this area over here just right now. And the big reason for that is that this area over here right now, a lot of people want to short this area. So I think if you do pass the 32k level up here towards upside and smash this through our upside, there is literally no bears, because bears are still around us, guys. Bears are still around us. They still want to short, they still want to go push the price down, and they definitely are looking to short these levels right now over here right now. But I'm saying these levels are not gonna be the rejection. It is a psychological, and we are definitely gonna look for whether this becomes a rejection or not, because we gotta be on the safe side. We gotta know whether this becomes a rejection. But you can see already here at the top, this 1 hourly time frame, this is not any kind of bullish topping out pattern, guys. This is not a topping out pattern over here. Right now it needs to break the support, it needs to go down, and then we can say that maybe it's let me see up here on the daily time frame up here. It went up here above this resistance up here, so it could go down here, something like that. Previously you said if it goes back down below 28k, then it's pretty much over. But right now, if it goes back down, you know, whatever, 29k or something like that, I don't know. If it goes down over here, it's pretty much over, right? So these support levels that, you know, are gonna tell us that's pretty much over, you know, they are rising right now, and they are getting higher and higher every day. But it doesn't look like right now, or at least not on these small time frames, 4 hourly or daily time frame. Although on 4 hourly we don't actually have that much, but it still doesn't look like any kind of topping out pattern or anything like that. It looks like consolidation up here before the next move towards the upside on the 4 hourly. Right, 1 hourly is still, you know, is going sideways up here, trying to, you know, pump this towards the upside up here as well. It doesn't seem to be any kind of, you know, topping out pattern. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, these candles up here is you know, smaller and smaller and smaller up here. You know, it's curving a little bit like this over here on the small time frames. So I don't know, I don't see any kind of topping out pattern, so it's really hard for me to say right now the 30k level will be some kind of top. I just don't see it right now, and you know, but we're gonna definitely continue watching the price and how this actually develops. But right now I do not think, I still don't think that, you know, 30k to 32k is gonna be any kind of rejection of that. Now once we break the 32k up here at the top, you know, all bets are off, because we are getting into a really extended, you know, extension, you know, place where we could actually get rejected. We are getting, you know, extensions, we are getting a higher RSI, a high MACD, we are getting, you know, volatile movements, we are getting in the FOMO. You know, that's the place when I think it was somewhere up there above 32k. I don't know where, but you know, at 32k above that, there might be somewhere up there, there will be some kind of rejection. But I don't think it's gonna be between 30 and 32k, and the biggest reason for that again is because there are a lot of people shorting, and as long as there are people shorting, that means that we can definitely push the price towards upside over here on this move towards upside. It's actually very good for the price. It's actually very good for the price that there are so many bears still in the market, because the price tends to, you know, like that there are shorts in the market, and you know, get them wrecked. I also saw you know, tweet from Capo right now that his theory is still not invalidated, and I think it's totally bogus. And he's, you know, right now it's no longer, you know, it's no longer a matter of what are you gonna say? It's no longer a matter of you know, what he says in his system or whatever, right? El Capo, right? El Capo. Still short and strong. Here, congratulations to bulls that were respectful and were calling for 30k. My bearish scenario is still not invalidated. How can it not be invalidated, man? How can a bearish scenario not be invalidated? What the F are you looking on the charts that's not invalidating the charts? Sure, there is a line over here somewhere, right? We know that, right? But this trend over here, you know, that's broken, right? That's broken. This trend over here, that's broken. It's already curved towards upside. It already is, you know, upside something 100% of the, you know, from the bottom on the downside. How much we are up? We are up 88 right now. We are up 96, almost 100% move towards the upside, almost on the dollar, right? Could he be right? Could he be just go do this over here? Well, we technically can, but we still haven't broken the trend, right? And I don't know what kind of system he has that his stuff is not invalidated, but you know, when my stuff gets invalidated is when we break trend lines. I mean, we broke the trend line, it's pretty much this move down here is done. We broke the second trend line, pretty much this, you know, slopey move is done. We are right now going this direction over here. When this trend line actually gets broken, I'm gonna be bearish. I mean, that's how easy TI is, right? You got lines, this is a trend. You go down, you break the trend, you become a little bit more bullish, but you know, this is a very steep trend, so right now it's no longer steep, it goes a little bit sideways, right? It's going a little bit sideways, but you break that, and right now you create new trend. I mean, you become bullish. I mean, you know, 1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 is 2, right? So I don't know what he is looking at, but you know, who cares about Capo? Who cares about Sevi? I think they are actually very genius in the respect that they are getting a huge amount of followers. So both Capo and Sevi are getting clicks on the videos. Everybody wants to, you know, see how much they are bearish. So maybe we should turn bearish right now and say 20k next, guys. This gotta go down. You know, my TA right now is saying that this gotta go down over here. This is the move right now over here towards, you know, down to 3k. And he's not even, you know, he says 7.5. I watched his video yesterday. Sevi says 7.5. I don't see it. I don't see it. There is another video that I want to watch today, and that's from Trader XO. I don't know. Did he have live stream yesterday? No, it's scheduled for today. Yeah, the live stream is scheduled for today, 10 p.m. So I'm really interested in what this guy is gonna say, because he's been bearish a lot, but he's gonna probably, you know, say, no, we're just trading the moves. Doesn't matter. I don't think crypto is bearish again, since the US dollar is inflating at a scary rate. Price will rise. It must rise. 1 + 1 = moon. Exactly. Capo is definitely shorting. I don't know what he's doing, man, but he's definitely getting followers, that's for sure. You were spot on with your prediction. Kudos, my friends. Lush, thank you. It's a fake out. No, it's not a fake out. It's a biggest bull trap ever. It's the biggest bull trap ever. Bears busy drawing lines today. Yeah. Where did they go wrong? Where did my lines go wrong? Well, you used Fibonacci, you used, you know, Elliott waves, you used, you know, emotional moving averages, you used, you know, volume profile, you looked at, you know, NASDAQ and DXY and S&P 500 and everything else beside Bitcoin and the price. There's a guy named Wolf who thinks XO is full of it. Yeah, I saw the beef between the two, so I'm a little bit unsure what's happening there. You know, he might be right or might not be right. I have absolutely no clue what's happening there. So, there is that. Just got my notification. XRP Legend is in the chat. 30 of them watching should have 30 likes. Hit the like button if you... Guys, if you like the 30k, hit the like button. So, I don't think right now, you know, people up here right now coming some kind of top up here. There is definitely people shorting over here, but it doesn't look like, you know, shorting. It doesn't look like, you know, topping out any kind of topping pattern. On a small time frame, it might be topping out pattern up here. It might be curving towards downside a little bit, but you know, on the daily time frame, we got literally nothing up here. Even this daily time frame up here, you know, before we came to the top, we did this up here at least, you know. Even on the daily time frame up here, we did something that shows the top. Even up here, you can see up here, we did this move up here towards upside. Over here, we went sideways up here and then, you know, you know, it's only up here that we saw the top up here. Over here, it just consolidated very nicely, right? So, you know, we don't have anything much yet on the daily time frame right now that's telling us there's gonna be the top or anything like that. But I gotta tell you guys, I'm a little bit worried about the 20th of April. I'm a little bit worried about 20th of April now. I'm not worried the way you would think I should be worried about. The reason I'm worried about the 20th of April is because it's so close. And my theory is that 20th of April is gonna be new moon. It's gonna be, you know, eclipse moon, and we are gonna dump or something like some kind of top is gonna happen. But that means that we only got, you know, something like, you know, one more week, a little bit over 9 days left until the top. So we gotta, if you're gonna go to, you know, if you are gonna go to, you know, up here to 46k, it's gonna be very fast. It's gonna be very fast, because, you know, if you're gonna reach the top in the next 9 days, it's have to be very fast. So I'm a little bit unsure whether this is gonna be, you know, the move. You know, it looks like more, you know, it might be something like that. But if this is over here the top and we do something like this over here and then, you know, right back down again, you know, that could be the case. So I don't know. So I'm a little bit unsure whether this is a stop or not. We're still definitely watching the 20th of April and the new moon and the eclipse, whether that's gonna be the case. But I'm worried that, you know, I might be wrong and maybe just does this over here, so we just, you know, blow through the 20th of April without any kind of dump. Now I think that would be the best case scenario. Maybe that's going to be the best case scenario if you just blow through the 20th of April. So there is that. No pullbacks, guys, no pullbacks. Quote out one macro crap. It is not a lunar eclipse, very bullish. It is a new moon eclipse. I don't know. I'm not, you know, I'm not analyzing moons based on whether that's a lunar eclipse or solar eclipse or something like that. Although we should definitely check it out. I haven't checked it out, but you know, any kind of eclipse with a new moon, it's probably bad. So that's my theory behind the moons and the eclipses. So if I see an eclipse with a new moon, it's a bad thing. You remember what happened on the 4th of December. If you do not remember what happened on the 4th of December, you should go back in the charts and check out what happened on the 4th of December. December, 4th of December. Whoa, yeah, you know the rhyme with the November or 5th of November. Lunar phase. Yeah, I don't know what lunar phase is and stuff like that. You know, I'm not astrologist or astronomist or anything like that. So, you know, we just like, you know, confluences with the moons and the eclipses and the new moons and full moons and micro moons and super moons and all of these kinds of things. And our planets are, you know, in one line. You know, that's the stuff that we like. Bears are saying there will be no alt season. Maybe there will be no alt season. Right now, dominance up here on the Bitcoin is crashing towards through the resistance up here towards the upside, if I'm not mistaken. Up here, let's go to the weekly time frame up here. Where are the top levels up here? Where are the major resistance level up here at the top? So this over here was one, and yeah, so we are yeah, pretty much breaking through this last resistance level on the up here on the weekly time frame. You can see up here also consolidated up here, and right now pushing towards upside. Maybe I would still assume it's got like 20% more, you know, 20% more towards the upside up here. This move on Bitcoin before we get some kind of alt season. Price going towards upside, guys, does not mean that altcoins are going to Bitcoin price going towards upside and the dominance going up does not mean that altcoins are going down, guys. Altcoins are not going down. Altcoins are also going towards upside. They're just not going as fast as Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is outplaying. Now, what we do assume is that at one point Bitcoin will, you know, start with doing this up here, and you know, altcoins will just explode versus Bitcoin. So that's the plan, guys. That's the plan for altcoins. The plan is to wait out this first move up here, and then once it, you know, blows off up here, it, you know, continues going towards downside. So when it comes to altcoin, you also see, let me show you on the chart up here. Let me just clean up the chart up here. We can analyze that a little bit up here. When you're analyzing Bitcoin dominance, you have always you have to always look at it. Bitcoin dominance needs to be looked at in relation to the Bitcoin price. Because if you're not looking at Bitcoin dominance, you do not know actually what you are actually looking at. You can see down here, Bitcoin goes down, dominance goes down. Bitcoin is this orange chart, of course, orange Bitcoin, Bitcoin orange, right? Goes down, and price of Bitcoin goes, sorry, dominance goes. Let me pull it so we can see this nicer. We're gonna. There we go. So what you're gonna see here, for example, over here on this part over here, the price, sorry, the dominance, the price went down towards downside, and the dominance went down as well. This actually was actually very good for altcoins because, yeah, Bitcoin went down, but altcoins went down less. You know what? I'm too tired. Let's not do this. But over here, where was it? No, I'm too tired. Let's not do this. My brain doesn't work right now. I'm literally cannot think. Bears miss 10x moves. It's total eclipse. Is the Kiyosaki lady still around? Yeah, she is. Marian, yeah, she's all around. Last lunar eclipse, July 2019. Look what happened. Yeah, so it might be good. I don't know, guys. I'm just looking at the new moon and the eclipse, and the closer we're coming. I mean, I don't know if this move is gonna stop in, you know, 1 week's time. It does not look like it's gonna stop in 1 week's time. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, it looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful that it's really hard for me to say that, you know, in the next 7 days we're gonna hit, you know, next 9 days we're gonna hit the top up here and then, you know, just go down. I mean, I just don't believe it. So you guys might be right about lunar eclipse. You guys might be right. It's not something bad. I'm just looking at new moon with a new moon with a new moon with a lunar. You know what, guys? It just might be. Let's just change these things over here. Red and green. Green is good. Red is bad. Okay. Green is good. Yeah, red is bad. Remember that. Let's go back a little bit to time up here. So over here, we had the same kind of, you know, big move up here, consolidation up here, and then move towards the upside. So once we start going up here, you can see up here, we did get the full moon. We pulled back, and then after that, we exploded towards the upside. See up here, there was a moon around Maya as well up here, right? Big bad moon, and then we explode towards up. You can see up here as well. Full moon, we pull back, and then just right back up again. Invalidated both of these moons. So maybe in the strong bullish trends, the new moves does not work. So we gotta change out. Maybe we'll get a pullback. Maybe we'll get a pullback. Maybe that's the thing, guys. Maybe on the 20th of April, you will get the legendary pullback to buy the dip before the blow off top. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. I don't know. But right now we have on the chart new full moon, and as long as we have the full moon, we are going towards upside. I never thought that, you know, 2023 I will be doing technical analysis and looking at the goddamn moons to figure out whether the price is gonna pump or not. But that's life that's our life now. That's 2023. That's the year of the AI and the moons. So we're gonna see. What range are you looking at, Gert? Yeah, Gert. Charts are all at top of their ranges. The clips will be perfect timing for reversal. Remember, guys, there will always be people who will be telling you that this is the top because they know. This is the bottom because they know. This is that. They will always be telling you stuff, you know, because some reason this is the top. You gotta believe yourself. Not even me. Don't believe me. Not a financial advice, of course. This channel is totally not financial advice. Do not believe me and either me. You know, when I say, you know, it's top, who cares? Like you do you, I do me. But there are a lot of people. Do not confuse confidence with skill. That's what I'm trying to say. This guy up here, I took a screenshot. Grinding point. I've been in this game for decades. I know it better than most. As I said in my show, Ripple will lose case and Bitcoin will top here at 29k. Doom days are ahead. And I said screenshot. Why did I screenshot? Because this is very important, because this is the first time I've seen this. I've been in this game for decades. So I took this screenshot to make a point that because somebody is, you know, in the game for 10 years or 20 years, it does not make them good. Good is not equal amount of time you spend in a space. It could equal good, but it does not, you know, it's not one-one correlation with good. Somebody, you know, Magnus Carlsen being playing chess for, you know, 20 years, you know, he's good, you know. But you cannot say that some other guy who's also been playing for 20 years at, you know, 50 under rating still is good. Just because you've been doing something for 20 years does not mean that you are good. That's what I'm trying to say. But there will always be people who claim that because they have been, but this is one of the worst things that you know, that there are around, of course. It's not worse. I mean, there are people who have been, you know, for 10, 20 years who are actually good. But a lot of people will claim that they know what they're talking about because they've been, you know, doing Bitcoin since 2014 or doing Bitcoin since 2011 or whatnot, right? Just because you've been in the game for a long time does not mean, because there will come a guy into the crypto space, into the TA's world of technical analysis, and this guy will be around for a couple of months and he will be better than 99% of other people. And this guy's not me, but this guy somewhere out there, he will come in, he will blow through everybody, he will be the guy who just kind of gets the TA. And all of these guys who've been in the space for 10 years will be like, nah, I cannot be that good, he's wrong, you know, we're gonna look at, you know, volume profile, you know. And this time in the space does not equal how good you are. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm wrong 55% of the time and consistently growing my account. There you go. Yes, invalidation of free claim very easy. Eclipse is 13.3% increase in 2 days. They're just likely to be weak. It must close on weekly. You're too modest. Wait, what's up? How you doing, man? So Bitcoin looks good. We gotta let's talk a little bit more about Bitcoin up here, and I'm gonna show you you know, level. Nah, we're not gonna talk about levels just yet. It's too early. But there is this line up here. I don't know how to put line, but you know, we are at the line, and you can push the line down here somewhere, I think, give or take. So this might have been some kind of channel up here, right? We're just doing, you know, very sketchy channel up here, but you know, it's for presentation purposes. It's not on the dollar. Could we be at some kind of top up here? We did hold nice midline up here, something like that over here, right? And these bottoms, whatever. Could we be at some kind of top based on this line up here at the top? Yeah, we could be at some kind of top up here. There's always gonna be some kind of line that needs to be broken, and once this kind of line gets broken, there is another line up here, and once that line gets broken, there is some kind of third line up here, right? There is always a line that needs to be broken. There is always a level that needs to be broken up here, right? Let's just change this up here, default levels. There is always some kind of level that's gonna get us rejected, always something that's gonna stop us from going towards the upside. But what we need to understand is that right now, just because we are at some kind of resistance up here, this does not mean that it's gonna get rejected. A lot of people assume you're at major resistance level, you're gonna get rejected, and it doesn't work like that. Strong trends do not get rejected at these. Strong trends consolidate. Strong trends retest very weak support levels and bounce off of those support levels. Strong trends just continue through resistance towards upside. If there was strong resistance up here, 25k, people say, there is no way we can actually get above 25k because it's resistance. You gotta short, you gotta short, you gotta short it. You can see up here, we tried shorting, even up here when it came up here, we tried short, but we blew through everything right now. Consolidate up here right now, continue towards upside. There's of course the trend over here as well. We're not gonna break them. We broke, consolidate up here, continue towards upside, right? There is always some kind of resistance level. There is always some kind of resistance level that might get us rejected. But until something happens on the charts, you can see up here, I mean, this is 4-hourly time frame. This doesn't look like topping out pattern. Big move up here is some kind of doji, some kind of movement. But the price is not just dropping down. It's just consolidating up here at the top. This is not the top, guys. It's gonna go higher. It's gonna go higher. This is not all. That's all I'm trying to say. And oftentimes I do not know where the top is. But when we get to the top, we'll pretty much know when the top is in. There will be overextensions, there will be more, there will be trends being broken. There will be all kinds of, problems on the charts. There will be all kind of problems on the charts once the, stuff gets broken and stuff like that, right? You will see breakdowns, you will see stuff like that, you will see secondary, support levels up here, getting hit and stuff like that. You will definitely know when the trend is broken up here. This looks like a, very fast trend up here towards upside over here. So maybe the line goes something like this over here, for example. Something like this over here. Maybe we are right now in some kind of very speedy trend over here towards upside up here. And then blow up top up here, break the trend up here and goes towards upside. But we'll definitely know when the trend is done. Also, if this over here is some kind of rising trend up here, breaking this trend up here towards upside needs to be looked at some kind of overextensions, and this is probably gonna be the top. So so if this over here is in a legit line up here, and this is a trend, because this is a very steep trend, and the thing about very steep trends, when you break the very steep trend towards upside, you're probably at some kind of very heavy majestic extension line. That's probably some kind of top, and then goes back inside and then breaks on the other side. So you don't even have to wait until it breaks towards the other side. You see up here, because up here, if it goes up here, it's already at 34,000. It breaks up here somewhere, it's already at some kind of top, right? Then you know already, because you've broken this is the last move up here towards top up here, something up here top, and then it needs to break that, and that's pretty much done, right? So we're gonna know when the top hits, when we get close to the top, but there is no top right now. There is no top. This just started. The move just started. The RSI looks good for higher. Yeah, we just talked about RSI. You can watch a little bit, video a little bit back. And although the RSI is at, some kind of 70 levels, it can go to 80, 90 levels. So there is that. But important thing about RSI, don't look at RSI and try to find the top based on the RSI. I mean, you could do that. You can see, it's at 90 levels or something like that. Maybe that's some kind of, intermediate top and stuff like that. But you will see that, I did the same problem before, especially in the previous bull market. I looked at RSI to find the tops, and oftentimes you'll see RSI sitting at 90 levels. RSI go up, this is some kind of 90 level up here. It goes to 90 level, and the price just does this and just goes like over here. It's crazy, it's crazy. So looking for RSI to find the top, it's not the way to go, but it can give us indications. It can give us indications. Speaking of Messi, I went to a football match Saturday night where one of my goalies had just traded shirts with Messi 4 days earlier. Nice. I've been following a new football team, guys. I gotta tell you guys, I've been following a new football team in England, and the football team is called Wrexham. And they just had a superb game. Wrexham FC. It's a shitty football club back in the league. Who knows why I'm following Wrexham? And you know, who knows Deadpool? Yeah, so Wrexham just had, you know, they're top of the table, just had a big game versus Nottingham County, and they won like 3-2. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, exactly. So I'm not really a fan of Wrexham, but I'm following the team because of Ryan Reynolds and because of the Netflix show, you know. I watched the Netflix show like, I don't know, a month ago, something like that. It was really good show. And you know, this is the dream of every, if you play Football Manager, ever play Football Manager. Like, I played a lot of Football Manager when I was a kid, right? And the dream of every Football Manager coach or, you know, gamer is to take a shitty team from the bottom and build it up to the, you know, to the Premier League and win the Premier League. Like that's the dream, right? So they bought this shitty team, you know, very, very low, and they are putting a lot, shit tons of money in the team, and they're trying to, you know, get it up. So and Ryan Reynolds is giving it, you know, he's a huge, you know, movie star. He's giving it a lot of, you know, attention. Their sponsor is TikTok. And it's really fun to watch, really fun to follow the team. I'm not a fan of Wrexham, but, you know, if there's another team beside my favorite team, you know, it is Wrexham. 103 points, yeah, exactly. So then, you know, maybe this year they will actually get out. Like, they took over the team last year and they failed to get promotion. But this year, you know, it looks like they're going to get promotion into the league, you know, top 4 leagues. Whatever that is, right? So it looks good. It looks definitely good. So it is quite interesting. Yesterday they had yesterday or the day before, they had a big game versus Nottingham County, the top 2 teams, and they won 3-2. And it was 94th minute. It was 94th minute, and Foster, the goalkeeper, did a fantastic save in the, you know, 94th minute. Where's Rex? Not. Something like that. I cannot even write Rex. Let me see if I can find. Let's see videos. Is there a video of the goalie?
A real pressure penalty. Can he be?
This is in the. Can we do it like this? This is in the 96th minute of the game. 96th minute of the game. And Wrexham is leading 3-2. And Nottingham County, that's down by 1 goal. It's got a penalty in 96th minute of the game. And the table. And the table up here, you can see Wrexham, Nottingham County, these 2 teams, right? And they had 100 points each. 100 points each before the game. Right now we have 103. They had 100 points each, and it was very, very important for Wrexham to win because Nottingham County was above them. And then in the game, like 96th minute, 3-2. And Nottingham, that's the white guys, and they get a penalty kick in 96th minute of the game. And if they score, it's gonna be 3-3, and they will be still top of the, you know, top of the table. But in 96th minute, they get a penalty.
So much tension.
So if he saves the penalty, Wrexham is on top of the table. If he misses the penalty, if he lets in the goal, if goalkeeper lets in the goal, they go, you know, they are number 2, right? So it's very important to win the match. You know, tie do not help. They need to win, and the only way to win is to save this goal because it is 96th minute of the game.
Massive moment in the title race. This to make it 3-3. Only adding to the tension by respotting the ball. Scott for Notts County. Saved! Saved by Foster!
This was such a great movement.
In the title race. Foster gets the right way.
And this is League 4, this is National League, this is below the league, the league ladder. And there's Ryan Reynolds, if you saw him right now. So, even though it's, bottom of the, league system, there are still these, great games. I don't know. So, sorry about talking about football. I don't know, you guys don't care about football, but, there's that. It was interesting. There'll be League 2 next year, yeah. What's your tournament Phantom at the moment? Phantom's nice. You're looking great, buddy. Rocco, you too. Yes, Phantom looks great. Clear to break at the Phantom is going, guys. Phantom is going. Like yesterday up here it was 4%. Today is like 3%. Like everything is going. Give or take. Give or take. Guys, I'm gonna go. Gonna chill. Gonna relax. Thank you for stopping by. I still don't see the top just yet, so there is that. Guys, have a nice day. Enjoy the day. I hope, this doesn't, for whatever reason just crashes towards downside. I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm no longer gonna be wrong down here at, 28k or something like that. If you go down big time down here or something like that, we're gonna know at higher level. I live in the social. I was in LA Galaxy season ticket holder. Nice. Okay, guys, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you around. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.